Welcome back to Owensboro, Kentucky, the Owensboro Convention Center for the American Cornhole Organization. Owensboro Major, one of 35 majors the ACO holds throughout the course of, well, what is season 18? I'm Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO. Next to ACO-PRO in his own right back in the day and eventually going to be a pro again. That would be my man, the Mississippi Ninja, Philip Barnett. And we find ourselves at center court for the beginning of an auspicious occasion. That would be the 4th Pro Series final bracket of 16.
4 times owned by the Hertz so far. Let's see. But we have a bunch of new names coming in here, Finn. A lot of names that we haven't seen make it to the top 16 in the Pro Series you're going to see. But we are going to start off with the Hertz against one of those names, Robert Booker.
Booker. Yeah. You made mention of that, the Hurt Locker. That would be Kaleb Hurt, who has dominated 2 of the previous 3 Pro Series. His brother Isaac took care of the 3rd Pro Series, took home that championship. So who will dethrone one of the Hurts?
Well, the problem is when you say that, both Hertz are here. No. They're in this Pro Series.
They both are here in the Pro Series, and Robert Booker is one of those new names here in the new games that we will see on center court, which will be fun to watch, and we'll see exactly what the pride of Nashville has to bring against Virginia's own Kaleb Hurt. Now, Frank Ears, the cornhole dude, is down to give them their final instructions, give them their ultimate taters out of the higher seed lane. Kaleb Hurt. That's number 16, Robert Booker. Kaleb Hurt, seed number 1. Here on center court, they've been given the command to bring it, and that means let's get this done. It is one and done in this first round. These 8 preliminary matches, the number 1 seed against the number 16 seed, and then we move into the quarterfinals, which are best 2 of 3, semis are best 2 of 3, and the championship a best 2 of 3 as well. So we've got a handful of hours of really good top-notch cornhole coming your way from the center court here at the Owensboro Convention Center, where we will be back for the World Championships come the final week of July. So those Project 13s flying out of the right paw of Kaleb Hurt, and TNT bags, right, for Booker?
TNT bags for Booker, and you watch Booker. Booker stands back from the board, and he has a really hard, low throw. Been playing about 10 years. Oh, what
nice
a shot.
What a great shot. A lot of muscle behind that right there.
Man, what a collection. Nice finish for Booker, only to give up 4 right there.
And he kind of comes in low and hard, and he's not really concerned about trying to retrieve a bag that might be out of play the way some of these other players that we've seen will try to put something back in play and pull it in with him. Yeah. He just looked like you were right. He just wanted to escape with giving up only the 4 right there, which he did. So Kaleb jumps out as the number 1 seed to a 4-0 lead in what is a one-and-done scenario here for game number 1. And the 16 pros that qualified for the Pro Series final bracket out of 66 who threw frame games earlier today.
63 pros. Think about that. And Booker, maybe some nerves maybe getting on Booker a little bit.
Just a little bit. Yeah. Well, certainly if nerves are an issue, then you're going to find them on the person standing shoulder to shoulder with a Kaleb or an Isaac Hurt.
That definitely is nerves.
Absolutely.
Oh, and he gets a break right there.
And that right there is what we call charity.
He still picks up 3 out of that. 4 out of that, but still.
And then if you are checking us out on the social media feeds, you'll see that this match here is live on center court. Our friends from CBC, Corn Slingers Bag Company, have another court rolling for you as well. And I do believe, let me check and see what they've got rolling on the other court right there. We'll get back to you with a little bit of that. But right now, all eyes are on this match where Kaleb has put a snowman up on the board against Robert Booker's 0. Now that's just enough to get him off the back. You thought maybe an and 1. He could have had an airmail drag and 1, which would have been something to see right there. Booker pulls a little bit to the left, and Kaleb goes in. And he misses the push through.
Booker, lucky he's not down 8 or 9. let me tell you, that definitely got to be nerves, Finn.
Yeah,
Because Booker is not like that.
He's lucky that the game isn't over already after 3 rounds.
Hey, look, he missed that bag off the board, got one off the back, and only
1
gave
point.
up 1 point. You got to feel lucky right there when you're playing the Hurts when that happens.
Anybody, to be honest with you, at that point, anybody. So Kaleb's going to go ahead and try to dial back into the center. We saw in his frame game, it took him a couple of frames to get going. I think he started with a 5 and an 8, respectively, in 1 and 2. Ended up posting the high score of the day at a 142.
Yeah, we witnessed that. We saw him throw a 5, and we almost fell out of our chairs over here.
Nice bag by Booker right there.
Booker with a chance to cut this lead. See if he could get a finish, maybe get the nerves off of him.
Nice job up the middle there. And Kaleb's going to take what's given to him. If Booker can put it right up the middle,
there it is.
He's going to pick it up. He's going to pick up
a 4 spot.
4 spot there. So take it 9-0. It's going to go to 9-4. And again, the other names here in this final bracket are 16: T.J. Miller, Gary Ferguson, Randall Garrison, Todd Gammon, Nick Utley, Isaac Hurt, Alan Wingham, Matt Gammon, Chip Brown, Gary Bearpaw, Tyler Amos, Douglas Parker, Craig Irvin, our reigning king, and T-Bone Dawson.
Wow.
How about that?
Wow. And we do have, like I said, we do have some names that we are not used to seeing in this Pro Series.
But some that don't surprise us in the least.
That's
so we have our reigning king and reigning talent throughout the course of this bracket over the course of the evening. We got 3 or 4 hours worth of good stuff here coming your way from center court. And the CBC guys are going to be rolling off of court number 1 here in a little while for you as well. So Booker comes out of Nashville, Tennessee. I think at one point was a native of Southern Kentucky.
Yeah.
So kind of rolling that border.
Told me he just moved to Nashville, and Kaleb picks up 1 point as Booker's bag that he threw over in the corner fell off.
Fell off that edge.
Yeah.
Fell off the edge. It sort of bailed out and said, come on, man, let's get it together. I'm jumping.
See Alan Winkle, Matt Gammon watching this game, T-Bone Dawson, all waiting their turn. Yes, I think it's great they wear those beautiful jerseys that they earned last season.
Gotta love them. Top 80 performers for the season.
Absolutely.
Grab those pro jerseys. Then you have an opportunity also to qualify at the World Championships, which we held in Branson, Missouri last year, and the World Championships this year for season 18, right back here under this very roof.
What was that rhyme you said?
The city is so nice, we're coming back twice.
There you go, perfect. And another 4 spot for Booker right
here.
As
long as he can get it up the middle.
There it is.
And he does. So 10-on-4 becomes 10-on-8. Build his own snowman now. And
absolutely.
I think some of those nerves that you alluded to earlier on have started to wear off. So we'll see exactly what happens. Because, again, this is a one and done, the 1 versus 16. And we don't see it very much in NCAA basketball. Will we see it today in the Pro Series here in Owensboro, Kentucky? I am Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, proud to be the leader in idiot entertainment when it comes to this broadcast team, and my man Philip Barnett, an ACO Pro status that I have a feeling you may be bragging about here at the end of the season.
I'm certainly hoping so. I've been fighting, man. Had some really good finishes in the majors. It's really helped me out, so maybe so. Maybe I'll be throwing in this Pro Series next year.
You never know. I'm going to have to get used to doing this by myself, I guess.
No, sir. I'm not leaving you. I will sit out before I do that,
I don't believe it for a minute.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't ask it of you. All right, so it looks like maybe
Booker,
Robert's starting to find his groove.
8 in a row. And he had thrown, that's 3 rounds out of 4 that he's thrown 12.
Yep.
So
he's found his lane, and I think he's getting comfortable in it.
Yeah. See if there's another big bag, the first bag. Kaleb's been struggling a little bit going on his outside arm there.
But we also watched Kaleb earlier.
Yeah.
You know, he started out pretty strong here, but we saw him kind of wiggle just a little bit in the frame game, and then he regained his Kalebness, and then the next thing you know, 12-12. Like I said, more dozens than the egg department at Kroger.
There you go. You're right, too.
And probably a better price.
Bag.
Nice collection right there. Cleans it up.
And Booker, this could be 3 in a row right here. Up. Where's the jar?
Where's the jar? Get the jar. I'm bringing a jar tomorrow.
Oh, and he didn't lose any points, though.
He didn't take advantage.
So I'm not paying that one.
Did Kaleb? No, because it didn't yield to the ultimate jinx. No, okay. But We're bringing the jar tomorrow. We're putting it out.
All right, there we go. The gauntlet has been thrown down by my man Finn.
So, Booker, did he tell you why he moved to Nashville? Was it for work?
I think for work, and I know he's a big Dallas Cowboy fan.
Well, that makes perfect sense to move to Nashville.
Yeah. You know, I'm a big Titan fan myself.
I am not.
I know. That's okay.
It's all right.
Yeah, that's why we have different teams, right?
Coldest day of my life was in that stadium in a AFC playoff game against my Steelers. That was the coldest I've ever been in my entire life.
Really?
Yep, in that stadium. It was a cold snap that happened down there, and it was just brutal. It was a nice nice gather right there, and Caleb's going to go ahead and come in around the side.
A little getting around that.
All right, so post the dozen right there. Different kind of dozen than we were used to earlier, but 12 on 8. And again, this is a one and done. The semis, the quarters, the semis, and the final are all going to be best 2 or 3.
Yeah.
This one right here, one and done. So Kaleb takes on Robert Booker. TJ Miller takes on Gary Ferguson. And you will see some matches show up here in a few minutes here on the.
You know, this first round, you got to bring it in this first round because you
do.
have no room for error.
Yeah, you do. And I made mention of those other matches. TJ Miller is down to Fergie 4-0 right now on court 2. Randall Garrison up over Todd Gammon 9-2, and Isaac Hurt up over Nick Utley 12-5.
Randall Garrison has been throwing really well, and Booker with a chance to pick up 2 right there lets it get away from him.
That's that fourth bag blues right there. He had all the room in the world right up the middle if he wanted it. Bully that bag out of the way and just take it and carry him off there into the hole. Went ahead and let Isaac or Kaleb off the hook right there. So 12 on 8 remains the score in our 11th round now.
Man, we got a great crowd gathering around both of our courts. We got in there.
Boy, here's another one of those nerve bags. Okay, so let me ask you this: as a player who's been in a situation like this before, you have your nerves, you shake them off, and then you get them again.
Yeah,
does that happen in the same match?
You look down and say, "Holy crap! I'm 12-8 with Kaleb Hurt." You know. Yep. One of the best players in the world. I got a chance here.
Or is that just the yips? What happens there?
I don't know. I've never seen Booker really do that. Like I said, he throws low and hard. He steps way back from the back of the board. I think a regular bag might get this. Oh, he goes up.
Oh, he does, and tumbles off the back, and that is a monster right there. Yeah, it's going to be 6 points. Yeah. Yep, 18 on 8. Boy, and you're right, Booker. He doesn't take a step. He stands back. He's throwing it an extra
3 feet, probably?
4 feet than most players who take that step up to the line. And I will tell you, you don't see it very often, and I imagine it's called back and forth amongst players here, but the foot fault, it drives me nuts watching people play supposedly at a high level, and they're just constantly rolling up over the line. It drives me crazy.
I find myself standing right at the line, and if I take a baby step, I'm over. I have to really concentrate on not going, and that's going to put it away there.
That's going to finish it. Yeah, you're right. All right, so Booker's got those last 2 to get in there, and that's going to do it. They're sitting up high and dry, and he knows it. He goes for the airmail. That's going to do it. So 21 on 8. Robert Booker coming in as the number 16 seed. I think he threw a 133 in the frame game. Via the tiebreaker, he made it out, but 21 on 8 is going to be the final. So congratulations to Kaleb Hurt. He moves on into the quarterfinals. It'll be a best 2 of 3. Moving on from there, and Virginia's own, as we congratulate Kaleb Hurt as he moves on. Will he be the champion again?
He's going to take on the winner of the T.J. Miller Gary Ferguson match. So it's 6-0 right now for Gary Ferguson.
Right on.
And Booker has nothing to hang his head about it. Out of 63 pros, he was one of the top 16 in the frame game. So take that with you, Mr. Booker, and we'll see you again.
We'll see you soon. I feel certain we'll see you back here on center court. Currently, Randall Garrison up 9-4 over Todd Gammon. Isaac Hurt up 15-7 on Nick Utley. And we will be back to center court with more action from Owensboro in the Convention Center at the American Cornhole Organization Owensboro Major on the ACO Digital Network.